Hey, what's up? This is Amazin.reacts reacting to a brand new video on my channel. Today's video is titled Clavicular Arrested Facing Prison Time. So I've done a couple of videos on Clavicular, mainly the one where he ran over someone with a car, and also when him and a bunch of red pill guys got together and they was doing some controversial things inside of a club. So I have reacted to him. It seems like he's either facing the consequences of past actions or he did something new. I'm not too sure. But let's check out this video.
Alright, guys and gals, crazy story here. So, Looksmaxxing influencer Clavicular, I'm sure we're all familiar with him. He is facing up to 15 years in prison with
On
his
three
three
step.
separate legal cases. So, this
Oh, it's
guy,
something
he
else.
just cannot seem to keep out of trouble. So, his
Hold
most
on.
recent situation, of which I'm gonna explain today, is
What do you say?
involving a felony, actually multiple felonies.
Hold on, let me read it. A felony drug and fake document case, an assault case tied to fight involving his girlfriend, a civil lawsuit stemming from a car accident. Oh, this lawsuit, is that the one that I reacted to when he ran over somebody? Which I ain't gonna lie to you, I went totally against him for that. I don't think he should have ran over someone, but I do also think don't stalk people to the point to where it comes to that either. But let's see what else they got to say. The rest of the stuff I do not agree with.
Including having drugs on him and a fake document. In this case, he was in
Fake
Arizona
document.
recently
Is he
trying to
not
get
from the
into a
US?
club with a fake ID. The police were
Oh,
watching
fake
his
ID.
stream. They knew what he was doing. He got into the club
You shouldn't
after
do it,
showing
but
his
why they
ID to the
say fake
bouncer.
document?
After that, police came to the
I
same
guess it is
club,
a document.
arrested him, patted him down, and found some narcotics in his pocket, I believe Adderall, of which he did not have a prescription for. In this other
Oh,
legal case, it involved an assault case tied to a fight involving his girlfriend. I'm not sure which one, which girl. He's
oh
had
no,
many.
people
And
ain't
this
playing
third
with
one,
stick
a
violence.
civil lawsuit stemming from a car accident, of which we know was right
15
here. He ran
years.
somebody over who was stalking and
Yeah, I
harassing and
remember
assaulting
that the
him. This is
that
going to be an
video.
interesting case. I think the audiences were pretty split on this. And here was that girl right here.
He
And this
might
is
get
the
to
night
stand
he
your
was
ground.
arrested. So this guy,
But
he's
if you
all over the
compound that
place.
with
And
all
in
the other
total,
stuff, he
for
might
all
be
of
in
these
trouble.
cases, he's facing a combined 15 years in prison. Although I don't think he'll get anywhere near that if his
Nah.
lawyers are good enough to fight on his
Especially
behalf.
if this is his
Additionally,
first
here
time
is
getting in
his
trouble.
mugshot. As you can see, Buddy doesn't look too happy here. That said, here
He
is
look
some
like he mature.
footage from that night of his arrest in Arizona.
Is he being detained at the moment?
Yeah, he under arrest.
Under arrest? For what? I don't know. That's up to him to let you know. Isn't it bullshit?
Oh.
He's gonna be fine. They're gonna get cooked, guys. Like this is really bad.
So yeah, as you can see, guy
You
was
talking about the
detained,
police gonna
put in
get cooked or him?
handcuffs, and arrested by multiple police officers who were, again, watching his stream prior to even doing this little
Oh, he did
operation.
all
And
this on
again, for
stream?
further context, the reason for why I believe this guy's in there.
See, this is why. Hopefully, he wasn't asking for drugs on stream. Otherwise, yes, he is cooked if he was doing that. Or fighting somebody on stream with his girlfriend. Hopefully that. Because he already ran the guy over on stream. So he will do it in front of the camera. But I don't know. Hopefully, he wasn't doing that. Otherwise, this is an open and shut case.
Arizona is because he was banned from all nightclubs, I believe, in Miami after
Oh, this in
partying with
Arizona.
Myron Gaines, Nick Fuentes,
Yeah,
and
because he was
CEO,
banned in
singing.
Miami. He gonna get banned in Arizona. Look at that. This was the goofiest stuff I've ever seen.
Like, again, what is this timeline? Clavicular, Fresh, who is this? I don't know. Myron, Andrew Tate's brother Tristan, singing.
Look at Sneeko.
They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
And they put it all on Sneeko. I wonder if he ever
Edward
recovered from it.
Heil, Mustache Man. And pretty much as far as I'm aware, these guys can't party or go to any major clubs outside of Backwater,
It's crazy if
Hole
you
in the
make
Wall
Andrew Tate
clubs
do
in
an
Miami. They're
uncomfortable
pretty much
smile.
banned from every major venue as far as I'm aware. And now, because of that, he's up here, traveled halfway across the country to Arizona, digging himself deeper into the bottomless hole of which he's already in.
I can't drive it, bro.
I'm gonna give you guys a piece of advice.
Yep.
These guys determine how long this whole process lasts. Of course, it could last an hour or it could last 10 hours.
Okay.
If you put that in their face,
No, I didn't mean to put it in their face. I
I would just.
I mean, he can
You're gonna
record.
have plenty of content for this one.
Oh, if
I
they
just
trying to
want
make
Vince to be able
content
to
now,
explain
but
his
if he's
side
just
for
trying to
top
make
before he
sure
leaves.
You know, everything
he's
has to
safe,
be for
then
content, right, guys?
go ahead.
Everything
Cool.
has to be for content, ladies and gents. These guys can't put the cameras down even for a sec, even in the face of spending the
To be
weekend
honest,
in
these
jail,
looks look pretty
multiple
relaxed though.
felony counts of which I believe he has
I
now,
guess because they
and
got him
up
on
to
camera.
8 years in prison just for this one case alone, of which I don't think he's gonna get 8 years. But again, another day
Nah, he'll
to
probably
his
get
record.
probation
He's
if
gonna
it's
be
his
fine.
first
I mean,
time.
everything was done
Fake ID
properly.
ain't that bad. Drugs,
And
if he ain't got any intent to sell even with drugs, he'll probably get a slap on the wrist. If this his first time, if he got previous drug charges, then yeah, he's screwed. Clavicular was charged with 2 felonies for fake document and illegal drugs, both carrying possible prison time, and a misdemeanor for using a fake ID to obtain alcohol. Oh, now using a fake ID to get into a club. Well, if you in a club around, yeah, because he could have got the club shut down if they find out that they were serving underage people. Dang, hopefully the club don't sue. Otherwise, he really gonna be screwed.
as you can see here in this post by Kickchamp, they say Clavicular was charged with 2 felonies for fake documents and illegal drugs, both carrying possible prison time, and a misdemeanor for using a fake ID to obtain alcohol. They say Braden Eric
Oh, dang,
Peters,
I don't like. Don't put
booking
his
number
government name out there.
G235021, booking date 2026, February 8th. Time of booking 1702, which is
They don't know how old he is.
5:02
Date of birth.
p.m. I believe. Arrested in Scottsdale, Arizona, and as you can see, they got him on multiple counts: forgery, possession, forged instrument, dangerous drug possession and use, and liquor, minor false ID to enter.
He
So
don't
two
have anybody of
felonies and
age
one misdemeanor. And this
to
is the
like
role
tell him
model a
like,
lot
hey
of
man, you
people
gotta
are
chill with
letting
this.
themselves be role modeled by, especially people who are legit
Yeah,
still
he can't just
developing
his
minds in
friends
middle
ain't no
school and
good
high school
role
like
models.
guys
He
don't.
needs
Again,
somebody
like I
older
said in the past, I get
kind
it,
of
the
tell
whole
him.
Looksmaxxing thing, okay, improve your looks within moderation, gym, healthy diet, sleep, drink water. But everything else that this guy stands on is ridiculous. And he's only fueling the extremism in certain communities when it comes to body dysmorphia and the chase of looking prettier or better via surgery and injecting yourself with things you probably don't want to be injecting yourselves with.
Yeah,
But
man,
anyway,
that he was in possession
he could get in
of a
trouble for that.
forged document and that it was being used to defraud, um, given the fact that he was under the age of 21 and he obtained.
See, this is the thing why you definitely don't do it on stream. Because what if other clubs recognize him and then they start to sue because they see that he was in the club and they're like, oh, we thought it was a real ID. He was using a fake ID then. And then it's just a whole bunch of stuff. If he was going from club to club in different states, then it could be a lot of people compiling lawsuits against him.
Admittance to that venue. No information in the Form 4 that he indicated to law enforcement in any way that he had a valid prescription for Adderall. Mr. Peters had been live streaming himself approaching individuals in Old Town Scottsdale asking if he could obtain Adderall.
See, he was
So
did it on
certainly
camera.
that factual
Maybe he could say it was
information
for
would
content.
negate the assertion
Maybe they
that
got
he
like
in fact
rules or
has
something
some
that he
type of
maybe
valid
it's something in the
prescription for
law.
that.
Like when
so he's
comedians
cooked
make jokes,
because
he
he
can
was
kind
on
of say
stream and
like
everything needs to be for
it was me.
content. And
I don't know.
streaming is live content of
It's
which you
for his
can't
lawyer to
edit
figure
for the
out.
most part. That evidence is out there. This is that new age, modern snitching on yourself. Buddy's on stream literally
Yeah.
asking people in Arizona, of all places, in Scottsdale, do you have insert specific drug that I want on stream? Like, how dumb can you be?
Court is going to find probable cause as to all three allegations. I understand the argument as to possession of a forged instrument. However, I do agree with the state, given the totality of the circumstances, that does meet, that does meet probable cause.
Probable cause, the judge says. And now, pretty much during this hearing, they said he can't leave the state, he can't drink, he can't party, he can't do drugs, of course, unless medically necessary. And of course,
I
what
think that's
is
the last thing he
Clavicular's
should be
main
worried about.
content surrounded by now? Partying,
Oh well, I mean,
drinking,
going home.
hanging out with girls.
So I wonder. So since he can't leave the state, or maybe they were suggesting that he shouldn't leave the state. Either or, are they gonna like where is he gonna stay? Are they gonna pay for him to stay in Arizona? Like how would that work? Unless he's still in jail at this moment, and that's where he'll waiting to go to trial.
I mean, most of the streams, as far as I'm aware, are literally him high or drunk 24/7, slurring his speech.
Our understanding is that Mr.
Oh.
Peters resides in the state of Florida, that he has no known ties to Arizona.
He might as well stay in
regarded
Arizona. They don't even in
sufficiently
Florida.
discuss
They
the
don't
particular
kicked him out of
facts of this
everything.
case. The state is particularly concerned, one, that he represents a flight risk given that he doesn't have any ties to the state of Arizona and resides in Florida. Additionally, our understanding is that he does have a
I mean,
significant
just tell
source
him
of
don't leave the
income that he
country. He
could
can go back
use
to
to
Miami. That ain't
assist
gonna be
him
too
to
bad.
flee. Additionally, we are concerned, really just in general, of whether he'll comply with any kind of release conditions.
Yeah, release conditions, huh? Flight risk, huh? Of course, we already know
Yeah.
that there's a high
Be
probability
honest,
that
that judge
Clavicular
kind of
would
being
just fly his
lenient
ass
on.
back to
Normally, judges
Florida,
be
and
ripping into
that's
you when
for
they know
release
you did wrong.
conditions. I honestly don't believe he's gonna stick by him. This man literally injects himself with multiple forms of peptides and
I don't think
non-prescription
he gonna stick by him, but
meds.
he probably
Additionally,
won't
we
do it
all
on
know that he
stream.
says he sniffs that particular drug that limits his appetite so he can stay skinny. So, given all these
I don't know
restrictions
what the
that are
drug that would be.
counterintuitive to his Looksmaxxing lifestyle, I don't think he's gonna make it, guys. I don't think.
Given his behavior, as I indicated earlier in my previous argument, he was live streaming himself going up to individuals asking for an illegal substance. He
Yeah, he a
clearly doesn't
dumbass for
have
that.
any respect for the law. And
Golly.
given all of that, we are concerned that he may not follow any release conditions that this court may
He
impose.
probably
And
thinking
that
about
right
his
there
video and
is
his next
why
video
you
now.
don't live stream everything. In fact, this is why you don't be an asshole. This is why you want to be respectful.
Just don't break the
Clavicular
law.
didn't have to do any of the things he's done within the past few months that has gotten him to this point in life. To where he's now, in some random courthouse in Arizona fighting these multiple felony counts for fake IDs and drugs he's not supposed to be having on his person. This is entirely his fault. He's a grown man.
If I impose release
Yeah.
conditions, Mr. Peters, do you understand that you have court hearings on February 23rd at 8:30 a.m. and February 26th at 8:30 a.m.?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you understand that you must make an appearance at both of those hearings?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And do you understand the importance of resolving this matter?
Loki, she live streaming this.
And Counselor, I'll trust that you will have a conversation with your client about the need to be very careful about, the content of what he posts to social media. Sir, you are not to return to the
She talking to
scene of
him
the
like he in the
alleged
principal
crime,
office.
all right? No contact with any arresting officers, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, no alcohol, no driving without a valid license.
So yeah, Buddy is cooked. Fighting multiple legal battles
Yeah, he
all at
keep
once
getting
is
in
crazy.
trouble.
I don't know if he has the
I think
funds
he's
for
still
this
gonna
type
get a
of
slap
stuff,
on the wrist if
but
it's his first
he
time
does
ever
have many
doing
fans.
something
He does
like
have a
this.
school community of which he's making money from. He's on YouTube and Twitch.
Maybe
and
do like
things,
some
so
community
yeah, he
service.
should be making enough to cover these legal funds, although it's probably going to drain his accounts. Thoughts and opinions down below, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think?
I don't think he's gonna
about
drain his
this?
account.
And
This
yeah,
should be
catch
if
you
it's his
guys in
first
the next
offense,
one.
he should be
A
good.
few moments later.
Oh
And
wait,
lastly, ladies and gentlemen,
maybe he
here I
wasn't
am in the
good.
future with a huge update regarding this. Beardbuck says
Hold on.
Clavicular.
Clavicular, 2 felony charges and 1 misdemeanor charge in Maricopa County have been dropped. He was facing maximum 8 years in prison. So the 2 misdemeanor charges, the 2 felony charges, the misdemeanor, the ones he got in. Wait, so all of his charges then, or just the ones in? Oh no, just the ones in Arizona. Oh, he got cleared for those.
There's 2 felony charges and 1 misdemeanor charge in Maricopa County have
Could
been
they not
dropped. He's
prove it?
facing
That was
a
on camera.
maximum of 8 years in prison. But of course, his other cases are still pending. He's still fighting other cases in other states. So
Freedom
yeah.
Mog.
And his response was, "You just got a mog with an image that says men's facial features may sway
You
criminal
just got a mog.
sentencing. A 2017 study suggests."
Listen, now I see the reason why he is the way he is because he keep getting away with this stuff. So he keep doing that. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny though. If you did beat some charges like that, I guess you would do something like this. You would say like you mocked your way out of it. But if you keep reinforcing this type of behavior and laughing at stuff like this, which I'm doing right now, I'm sorry, but it is funny that that was his response to beating those charges because it was a serious situation. But I mean, I guess he just relieved that he didn't face any jail time.
A link between certain facial features and the severity of the punishment a judge assigns to felony crime, which I'm going to assume means handsome men get away with more things that ugly men do, unfortunately, not get
Yeah,
away
lock
with.
them up.
Buddy
They
is
did it.
essentially saying he only got away because he outmogged the criminal justice system. He outmogged the attorney,
No, it
lawyer,
is
and
funny
judge.
though.
So yeah, guys and gals, take that as you will. Catch you in the next one. All right, guys and
All right. Hopefully he learned his lesson. Seriously, I hope he did learn from this moment. But that is crazy. He did all this on camera and they didn't charge me for it. Listen, that's Arizona justice system. Please don't try anything like that in the other states. California, if they know what type of content you is, they gonna try to make an example out of you. Texas just ain't going for it overall, so it don't even matter what you did, just don't do it. But hopefully he learned from this experience and he'll grow and don't do anything outrageous on camera, even off camera too, but especially not on camera. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.